Hey, girlfriend. What is going on? I'm going to go ahead and wait to see who comes online because, yeah, I'm so happy that we're here together again. I'm happy to say that today is one of those days where I don't have anywhere to be like immediately, so we can definitely connect properly on this wonderful Friday. You've made it. I'm going to go ahead and open up some blinds. Yes, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Lavinia Latham, and I am the founder of Find Nature Hair Rocks. We do this weekly show every single Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but this is also available permanently right here on Find Nature Hair Rocks as well too, if you, for whatever reason you were unable to get to the show. So definitely let me know who's in the comment section. Would love to know who is connected. If you're connecting from the replay gang, let me know that as well in the comment section down below for when this video is no longer live. Girlfriend, today, of course, we're going to be talking about five things that damage your fine natural hair. Now, so much of the time we talk about the things that, flourish your fine natural hair, thicken your fine natural hair, grow your fine natural hair. But just as important as it is to know exactly what works for growing fine natural hair, it's also very important to know what doesn't work and what can cause issues. If you're wondering what I'm wearing, I'm rocking some of our merch right now. So this is our Fine Natural Hair Rocks merch top. This is the one, I don't know if you can really see the color here on camera, but this one is actually in blue. And so if you want to go ahead and check that out, the link is also available in the description box for you to go in and check out the Spreadshirt merch shop. Hi, Patricia. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everybody in the Curl chat. So, also, before I begin with the 5 tips, go ahead and like this video. Definitely go ahead and like it. It lets YouTube know that Fine Natural Hair Rocks has quality content and that it's actually a good YouTube channel. I also have a co-host today. My co-host is named Casper. Casper's over here. So he's kind of just enjoying himself over there, chilling out. Anywho, let's get into this. Let's get into this. So, how many likes do we have? I can't see the likes just yet. If we've got at least one like, then I'm gonna hop on into these tips because the like game, that's important. You know what? I've been reading up on YouTube and just trying to figure out how to grow our YouTube group together, our girlfriend crew, and it's just so important that we like. So go ahead and like. Hi, Sophia Reinbergs. Thank you so much. Patricia says cute dog. Thank you. Thank you so much. Casper appreciates that. Okay, so I see that we do have some likes. So much, girlfriend, for going ahead and liking that. We've got 7 viewers, 7 likes. Thank you. Tip number 1, in terms of one of the major things that damages your fine natural hair, and that is, I think you're probably gonna know which one this is. That one is tight styles. So if you're pulling back your hair, it always has to be slick, it always has to be laid. You've got in tight braids, you have in a tight weave, those things are going to rip your edges out. Those things are absolutely going to break off your ends, right? So you want to avoid tight styles. And that's if you're adding hair, but it's also if you're, styling your own natural hair as well too. So today I just have a quick bun. I did start out on 2 braids, or 4 braids rather, one here, and then one in the back and another one in the back. And I just kind of quickly stretched it on out with the Revere, which is like right there, back there. And it was really good. It was easy. It's very light and nothing is pulling on my edges. So that's extremely important. Oh, hey, Carl. Hey, Mary. Thank you so much for coming through. If you're just hopping on, please go ahead and smash that like button. It really does help Fine Natural Hair Rocks out, and it does tell YouTube that Fine Natural Hair Rocks has really good quality content. Hi, Lori. So, tip number 2 is going to be something that I learned the hard way recently, and that is to avoid products with allergens. So, if you've got a product and you apply it to your hair and you might be like a little bit more itchier than usual, or maybe there's a tingling sensation that doesn't come with the product, you want to go ahead and avoid that product at all costs, because what starts off as a little tingle, what starts off as a little itchy turns into like hair falling out, right? And it's the reason why my edges are not looking as full as they usually look, because I was using products that weren't agreeing with my edges, specifically in edge control. So if you ever apply edge control and you just assume that, it might be itchy because it's like product buildup, it's time to wash it out. Yes, that's true, but it also could be that you're allergic to the product, right? And we never want to be using products that we're allergic to. So anything causing the itchies, check it to the wayside. You don't need that as a part of your regimen. That can definitely damage your fine natural hair, and specifically your scalp. The next thing that I would say, number three, that can really damage your fine natural hair is impatience. So, if you're one of those people who don't have any patience for your hair, and I'm seeing it a lot on YouTube lately, like a lot of naturals are returning to the relaxer, or maybe they're becoming a straight haired natural, and that's okay. I mean, if it's not a part of your lifestyle right now, or your hair needs to take a back seat to some other more, areas that need to be focused on more in life, that's fair too. That makes sense. There's a season for everything, right? But just know that being impatient with your hair is definitely going to cause damage. I do believe there are things you can do with your strands if you're short for time, in terms of caring and maintaining your hair. Because let's be real, I'm not going to, sugarcoat it. Taking care of anything requires effort, and effort requires time. But I mean, that being said, like if you are going through a busy period in your life, it's so easy to maybe throw in some braids or throw in a wig and wear it correctly for the duration of that time that you can't necessarily be focusing on those things at that time. Karen, hi Karen. Sophia Reinbergs, no problem. Aw, love you too, girlfriend. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming on through. So, yes, that's the third tip is impatience. You want to really pat that patience in at all stages. Anytime you touch your hair, anytime you style your hair, even if you're just remoisturizing, making sure that you're in a good state of mind because this hair snaps off like that. Fourth on the list of 5 things that can damage your strands is wigs. I'm gonna say it, wigs. That's another reason why my edges are not looking the way they usually do. Synthetic wigs, if you have an allergic reaction to chemicals, lately I've noticed that a lot of the synthetic wigs are they have more chemicals in it than they used to, which is really unfortunate because so many of us find naturals, even if you search here on YouTube, with the exception of a few, do rely on things like wigs to grow their hair out because it's just such an easy way to throw in some big braids, which are low manipulation in nature, leave them in your hair. That's turning it into a protective style, and then throw on a wig cap, throw on a wig, and go. Now, because those synthetic wigs have so much chemicals on it now, it could be a source of breakage. So for me personally, I was wearing a half wig. I had the perimeter of my hair out, and just to cover the edge of the wig, and it caused itchies, it caused flaking of the scalp. And I did make a whole video about this. So I'm not going to go into too much detail because that video is coming shortly. Yes, girlfriend, a new video is coming to Fine Natural Hair Rocks very, very shortly. It's still in editing right now, but I will be releasing it either this weekend. If not this weekend, then definitely by end of day Monday. But that being said, you have to really be careful on what you're doing because if your wigs, your styles are creating like skin irritation, I mean, your scalp, that's where your hair comes from. And if the scalp is unhealthy, the hair is quickly going to follow and fall out. Patience is something I've had to work on as for detangling, especially. Yeah, Mary, 100%. Patience is something that sometimes we have a lot of time, other times we don't. And that's one of the first things that goes out the window. And I myself have been in situations where, I'm doing my hair and I realize that I'm being a little bit rough with it. And I'll just set it to the side, do something else, and return to that later because it just doesn't make sense to keep on, combing my hair, styling my hair, whatever, if I'm not in that state of mind to do so in a way that's, productive with my goals, which is to grow my strands out as long and as strong as possible. Tip number 5, a very, crazy way to damage your hair very easily is when you do wigs. So a lot, not wigs, sorry, weaves. So a lot of people, they like to wear weaves. I do like weaves as well. I love the look of extensions. But then there's the leave out, right? So if you've got the leave out and you've got the leave out maybe here and then maybe here on the side as well, that leave out, the process of blowing it out, the process of braiding it out, the process of just that high manipulation is going to cause breakage. There's no way around it for fine strands. Trust me, girlfriend, I've tried. There's no way around it. I mean, anything that you're doing to your hair over and over again in the exact same spot is going to lead to breakage. Hi, Phaedra. Welcome to the Curlfriend Crew. Phaedra, and I hope I'm saying your name correctly, says, hey, new subby here. That's fantastic. And to that point, if any of you have not hit the like button, definitely smash the like button right now. Replay gang, that means you too. Because that helps out Find Natural Hair Rocks. We are nearly at 10,000 subscribers. Brief break on the content for our live stream right now. Once we hit 10,000 subscribers, girlfriend, I am definitely working on a wonderful giveaway. We haven't had a giveaway here on Find Natural Hair Rocks in a really long time. And I really want to, pour back into you in the ways that you've poured into me. So definitely keep an ear out for when we hit 10,000 subscribers, because it's going to be a party and it's going to be fun. So, girlfriend, a bonus tip in terms of what can damage your hair is doing too much of any one thing. So just doing the most, right? Like if, you're always washing your hair, there's something, too much of a good thing is not a good thing at all, right? Like you can even drink too much water. If you're washing your hair too often and you're stripping it of that moisture, you're over manipulating it, you're just doing the most, that can cause damage as well too. So all of this should really be boiled down to the fact that we want to be listening to our fine strands. We want to be making sure that the things that we're doing to our fine strands is always done with intention. Excuse me. And that we're not, imparting damage unintentionally, because all of the things I've mentioned as a quick recap: tight styles, alert products that you might be allergic to, impatience, wigs, leave out, all of those things are unintentional areas of breakage where if you're not paying attention, it can absolutely, lead to stunted growth. You might not be seeing your goals being achieved as quickly as you want them to be achieved as it relates to your hair, those kinds of things. And it's a-okay to be focused on, things in life. Sorry, Casper's doing a really good stretch back there. And it took my attention for a minute, but it's okay to, really have goals that are for you and for you only. Like, I feel like in this society, in today's world, if we're not focused on fitness, or we're not focused on, bringing in extra money or taking care of the kids or taking care of, elderly parents, or just taking care of something, it's so quick to forget ourselves. And to a lot of people, who, if you are watching Find Natural Hair Rocks, you might fall into this category where, you're just expected to do certain things. And hair care is something that's 100% for you. It's by you, and it's meant to be, it's something that you can do for you, and it has nothing to do with anybody else, which I think is a really beautiful thing that we had a lot of time for in our childhood and when we were younger. And it's something that I think we need in order to be fulsome, healthy, mentally strong people to go ahead and serve other people. You have to pour into your own cup before you can pour into others. You have to put on your own, oxygen mask before you put other people's oxygen masks on. And if that means, taking care of your hair, being into the latest ingredient, the latest product, whatever that might be, I think that that's a healthy place to be. And it's an unapologetic place to be at that. In terms of updates, I am actually in the process of, really keeping my ear to the ground on some products that I've seen floating around these YouTube streets, and I haven't really seen too many fine naturals on it. One such product is Donna's Recipe. Another one that I really haven't seen too many fine naturals use, and you let me know, girlfriend, in the comment section if you've used this product, but Pattern from Tracy Ellis Ross. I haven't seen too many people talking about it. If you're interested in more product reviews again from Fine Natural Hair Rocks, then definitely know that. I'm happy to bring that back. And I think it's pretty much it. I'm definitely going to update becomes well about the Fine Natural Hair Rocks hair care line, because that's definitely come pipelines. Hi, Dennis. What's up? Anywho, girlfriend, those are the 5 tips. Definitely keep your eyes locked on Fine Natural Hair Rocks for the next video, which is going to, again, be launched either at the end of this weekend or maybe even on Monday. And yeah, I'm very, very happy to be reconnected with you in this space. Damaris says, I've used her products. They are awesome. Yes, I've heard the same thing. Mary, yes, I love the product reviews. Me too. They're fun. Product reviews are fun. I find that, product hauls are fun. All those things are a great time. a wonderful, wonderful time. Thank you so much also for engaging in the community tab. It's so much fun. I can't even tell you how much fun it is to get to know you, to really connect with you, to learn your likes, your dislikes, what your hair care regimen is like. We just vibing. Like, this is my go to in the morning. I try to get the community tab up and running by 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you wake up in the morning, you might catch it on your feed. But just letting you know that it's there. And it's there for you. It's there for you to engage, see what your other girlfriend members are saying. It's just a cool spot for us. So I love you so much. I really hope that you have a wonderful weekend filled to the brim with fun. Here in Toronto, the weather is still decent. So hopefully it's still decent where you are too, so you can get some good warmth in before the cold comes. Like, get it in, get it in, get it in. And yeah, girlfriend, that's it. That's all. I will see you in the next full video uploads. Super excited to drop that. Gonna like, and bye.